Darya, congratulations, unanimous decision for you. And I want to ask you about your thoughts about the fight. Tough 3 rounds.
Um, it was a bit tough for me, but I think that I dominated through the whole fight. I prepared a lot with my coach. We thought about the fight. We actually, I was listening to some coaches before the fight just to prepare my mind because this is my first fight in pro category and I was very stressed out. But I'm glad that everything worked out great.
And that fight, that was K1
In small gloves.
in small gloves. So small gloves mean a lot of damage, right?
As you can see on my face, I had some damage.
I've seen more smashed faces.
Certainly. Well, yeah, it was a bit tough. It was also my first fight in small gloves.
Okay.
Previous fights were in bigger gloves, so I was like more ready for punches. And well, this fight is something new for me, and I hope to have more such fights in the future.
So what can you say about the difference between bigger gloves and the small gloves?
In bigger gloves, I feel more protected. I feel more confidence. Like even if I catch something, it won't be that painful. So in small gloves, we need to have more movements, more like going to the sides, so that not to catch a lot of punches. That's a bit different work, but it's also very interesting.
And in the preparation camp, you have trainings with small gloves or the bigger
I
gloves?
started with the bigger gloves. The sparring sessions in the beginning were also in bigger gloves.
Okay.
But then we slowly moved to the small gloves, and last 3 weeks before the fight I worked solely on the small gloves.
So
And, without the leg protection, I don't know how it's called in English. Yeah.
bez ochraniaczy.
Bez ochraniaczy.
Bez ochraniaczy. Okay. Any stress before pro debut?
Of course, I was stressed out, but as I told you already, I listened to my coach a lot. He has a ton of experience in the fighting sphere. He trains MMA a long time, so he prepared me, and also I listened to some coaches and therapists just to calm my mind and be ready for the fight.
So what can you say about when the doors of the cage were closed? What was in your mind?
I listened to my coach. He was standing right behind me. He lost his
voice.
he lost his voice a bit, but I still could hear him from the cage. And I watched my opponent in the eyes, tried to catch eye contact, and tried to see fear in her eyes. I guess I got it.
You noticed that is the fear in the opponent eyes?
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And tell me about the atmosphere, because for young fighters who are beginning the journey with the martial arts, there is something special. You can change your music for the entrance. You can meet a lot of people in dressing room, something like that. The whole atmosphere makes you happy, I think.
It made me happy. I noticed that a lot of fighters were laughing, smiling, they were just relaxed. Of course, I think they are more experienced than me, so it's probably easier for them to get ready for the fight. But some of them were really concentrated, like don't touch me, don't talk to me, I will do as I want and nothing will distract me. I can understand that as well, but I like a friendly atmosphere before the fight. Even with my opponent, we talked casually before the fight. It's like, well, we're gonna fight in an hour, that's okay.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you have nothing in common. For example, that was your first meeting, I guess, and during the fight, you fight like how to say that? you have nothing problems with you each other, and you punch as much as you can. You know what I mean? That's nothing personal, but it's true sport.
Yes, that's true. In a cage, you cannot think of anything else except for the fight and except for your opponent.
No friends in cage.
No friends in cage.
Okay. So what next?
Next? I don't know.
Any plans for the future? Any starts? Any tournaments? Something like that?
At least I know that for the next 2 weeks I'll have a small vacation. Yeah, holiday. And after that we will see. I guess we will talk with my coach, with Mateusz, and we will see what's going on.
We hope that he receive again his voice.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay, so is there any people you want to tell thank you instead of your coach Mateusz?
Well, the first person who I'd like to thank is Mateusz, of course. He did a lot to me. He prepared me for the fight. He put everything into me. Also, I would like to thank the whole team of our camp. It's a Champion Fight Club. They're great people. Their support is heavy. I felt it through the cage, before the fight and after the fight as well. They're so supportive, so warm, so I don't know, welcome. I also would like to thank my mom. I hope she's worried about me in the Belarus, but
She's mother.
yeah, she's mother, and I'm really grateful for her that she let me do this sport. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Mothers are always worried about their children. So thank you very much. Nice to meet you, and hope to see you again in future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.